Give it a few seconds to warm up. We out here. Uh-oh. Let us know we sound good.
Heru,
It
yeah.
is figuring conspiracy shit out. It's another Wednesday. We in here.
Yeah.
Episode 73. We got Hero in the building. We got King Arthur in the building. We got little ones in the building. We got families in the building. What's going on?
You
What
know
we
fine time, man. You know what time it is.
Yep. And um should we do a disclaimer on this? I feel like we should. Who want to do the
Okay, go
disclaimer?
Yeah,
ahead.
All
yeah.
right. This is for entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? This is not. I mean, Hero might feel different, but this is entertainment purposes. We're not trying to upset nobody. Respect to everybody involved for the things we're going to talk about. This is conspiracy. We don't know shit. We ain't nobodies. We just online talking what we feel, what we think, using conspiracies and opinions. So that's a disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? Don't come for us because we innocent. So what we talk about today? What we doing, Hero? What's on your mind? Well, what did you discover? I should say.
Well, as always, we know that the stage, I mean, the world is a stage, one of the biggest stages in the world. Um, these people that we see somewhat on a constant basis are playing roles. I mean, it's characters of all types. You know, you never know what you're going to run into. You just have to pay attention when you constantly keep seeing the same people. When they start to do that, then you start to feel like that. Man, do these people think we're stupid?
Mm-hmm.
Crisis actors have jobs. There is a job title. You literally can Google it and pull it up. Crisis actors. They will hire you to show up to events and play victims. So now we have found somebody else playing victim.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all might remember the name Sandra Bland. Yeah, a lot of that shit gonna hurt a lot of people.
Right.
These are crisis actors. Now we have Sonia Massey.
Mm-hmm. Sonia Massey.
Same, yeah, same person, guaranteed. And we got it broke down in this Gematria calculator. Because one thing about the Gematria calculator, it doesn't lie. When you numerically line up perfectly your generated character, nobody lines up perfectly. Now, in order for you to line up perfectly, the media has to put it out first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't grab two individual people and say, hold on, let's put these people together and see if their numbers match up. No. That's not how it works. Once the media put it out, then you go to the calculator to see how much these people add up the same. And when they add up the same.
Same. Right.
Same.
So let's start here. Let's start here first for those that don't know. What is the Gematria calculator? What does it mean? Where does it come from? And what is it used for? You know what I'm saying? So people are like, what the fuck is Gematria?
It's basically a Jewish, I'm going to put it like this. The elites use this calculator. It's Jewish mysticism. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All it is, numbers and coding. A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3. You know, Jackson's told you that long back in the day. Nobody caught it, but it's as simple as that. The same with this. That's just like with the jab, you know, the COVID-19, you know, you got the 1 equals A, the 9 equals I. Now, when they put that out, they knew that equal artificial intelligence, but they didn't think that the public would know that. Reason being, a lot of people don't know nothing about Gematria. So when they do all their crooked, fucked up shit, this is the calculator that they use.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Google, you can pull it up, but you have to know how to use it. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But in knowing how to use that Gematria calculator, once it open your eyes to everything, you cannot stop using it.
So that's like numerology, isn't it? Like, isn't numerology like the study of numbers?
Yeah, it's more in detail though, because it gives you the actual facts to tell you, hey, this is a staged event. You get what I'm saying? These people, somebody has put these people in this situation for something like this to occur. Only to do what? Gain the energy that they know they can get off of people by faking a death. They figure, well, hey, fuck it. We ain't really got to kill them. We can fake it and get the same response from the indigenous
Loosh.
community behind this shit.
Loosh.
That's basically what they're doing.
No, that's
And
facts. And we know the media, the elite, they do things on purpose to get. It's called loosh. It's like an energetic transfer. Whether it's it's good, it could be good or bad, but they get a response from the mass public. They get it and they use it. There's witchcraft involved. There's sorcery involved. But if, like, for instance, if you're trying to do something on a worldwide scale, that's going to affect a lot of people. You can start by manipulating emotions and then using those emotions to bring it into your spell or your ritual or whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And we can go back in time. We can go to, was it the Kobe? The Kobe death. Very traumatic for a lot of people. He was loved by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Same with Aaliyah. Same with most, celebrities. Like they have these deaths planned around certain worldwide events, and they use it as a means of energy transfer. I mean,
all day long.
you know what I'm saying? It's thing what they do. King, do you agree with that, or you think it's all
So
bullshit? You don't like Gematria?
I ain't saying I don't like Gematria. Fibonacci and real, right? The golden ratio is perfect for a reason. You know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about? I just don't know if Cuzzo was saying that Shorty Doo-Wop, who got her shit split, is fake news. You know what I mean? Like, or you know what I mean? Like that's I don't know if that is that what you're saying?
Cause that's exactly what I'm saying, Cole. And
And we
I
gotta be
have
sensitive. Let's be clear though. We want to be sensitive because there are real victims of racial violence. You know what I'm saying, out in the world. So this is not, if we being specific to a certain scenario or a specific event, we're not trying to say that this is blanket reasoning for everything. You know what I'm saying? So we
use
gotta put
discernment.
that. Yeah, we gotta use that disclaimer because people be like, oh, like every instance is this. No, you know what I'm saying. There is assholes and violence out there. But if you want, when you want to focus on specific things that media tends to push more than everything else, I think
There
that's the
you go.
catalyst. That's the difference.
There
Where
you
it's
go.
like, if this gets
Okay.
pushed to a certain level, where something else very similar happens and nobody hears about it and it don't get pushed, then you gotta like ask yourself why this and not that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're saying
Uh-huh.
the Bland thing was a it happened, but it happens often, right? But that particular instance was used for whatever reason, right? Just like this instance just happened. It
Yeah.
happened, but it's being highlighted more than it happened before. I'm sure.
Yeah, like let's be real. Like this stuff does happen, right? But for instance, let's say okay, it happens in real life. We know that. No, nobody's discounting that. But let's say if you're a person of status of elite power, right, and you want to manipulate the masses, you could take something that happens to regular people in real life and stage it or fake it and then push it and prod it out to the masses for an emotional response. But again, that's not to say when it happens to real people or when it happens in life that's fake. You know what I'm saying? That's what what's his face? Alex Jones got in trouble, with the school shooting. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, there's school shootings, but he was just saying a very specific one might have been fake or it
Was part
had
of fake. Yeah,
right. And he got in trouble for that. You know what I'm saying?
had
So
some arrangement going on with it.
yeah. So we just want to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about specific ones, and then we're gonna get into the reasons why Hero believes
Hey,
that.
but so I'm gonna let Heru go in a second, but bigotry, racism, and discrimination, they're not gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop.
I
We're
think it
not gonna
can.
stop it.
Yeah.
Frank,
But
I'm an optimist,
hold
bro.
on, hold on. You're an optimist, but you're also a fair skinned fella, right? I ain't saying you don't get it like me and Heru, but you don't get it like me and Heru. That's just one.
Still an optimist.
Two,
give you that
that's
look.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about. But what I'm
What's
saying
two?
is up to what you're saying though. I'm with you though. It's up to us to change, right? It's up to us to change how we behave, how we move, how we maneuver. The other side not gonna change. They not gonna see the error in their ways. Like when black people go around in a room full of white people telling them what is wrong with their behavior, they don't care. They already know they assholes, dicks, and jerks. They just want to hear you come with your sob story and to learn how to move around it and still be themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't for us to change them. It's up to us to change ourselves and how we move forward, right? So yeah, be optimistic on how we moving. They not gonna change, dog. Go ahead, Heru.
Definitely not. I mean, you got to understand, man. It's a race war that they pushing. That's honestly that's your real World War III. That's what is being pushed. I look at all the content that's coming out now. You know, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's all racially biased content, aimed at religions, color, and so on. That's what you always seeing. So we see what they pushing, and something like this, putting it out here to the public and really pushing it. What kind of thoughts does that put in people's heads, especially our people? 9 You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a play on the 9. That's in my breakdown of Gematria. I will show you how it's a play on the 9. Who is the 9? That's us. We're 9 ether. Exactly what that is. You get what I'm saying? Because they know the energy that they pull off of that. They are trying to incite something. We gotta goddamn to stop trying to get behind bullshit and understand what the fuck is going on. Terrence Howard was dead. Ain't nobody said nothing about Terrence Howard being dead.
I haven't heard that.
He died like that.
Like, no, you saying like he's for real? Like like there was an announcement and nobody's talking about it, or
and nobody said nothing about it. How he just automatically?
Okay, bro. If I look it up right now, that Terrence Howard, I'm gonna see news articles that he's dead.
Pull it up. You gotta check Heru sometimes. You gotta put Heru on his toes sometimes, dog.
Because
this guy keep it ground fair because everybody got a different opinion.
Pull it up.
Howard death.
This is, and the whole point of this show is kind of figuring shit out, right? Because I, and Frank all think differently, right? So, and we all here to check each other, but we do agree on a lot of things. So that's why we here, you know what I'm talking about. But it makes an overlap somewhere. We don't agree all the time. I still think the world a whole globe. Heru will probably try to chop my neck off.
And I'm in between. I don't think it's flat or round because I ain't been up there. I'm being lied to on both sides, so I don't know. But I just looked at
Frank on the fence can't pick a side.
I don't see he's not dead. It's not a Google thing, you know. If you, I'm looking. He's not dead, so.
Hey, Terrence had to call you and say, "Boy, stop killing me off."
But you know, I don't know. That's crazy though. For Terrence Howard to die, I'm sure that shit would have blown up. You know, everybody would have been like,
especially after what he's been saying lately.
Google had it. I screenshotted it. Google had it on Google that he was dead.
It might have been a hoax.
But that's why I say, you know, the internet will kill you quicker than anybody. They're the first.
No, that's facts.
Look at you, killing that man.
He's still alive, bro.
Oh. Shit, Richard Simmons died twice.
Richard Simmons died like 3 times, and I remember the last 2 times.
Oh, man, tell the people stop.
I remember the last 2 times. Last week or 2 weeks ago, and then like 3-4 years ago. The first time I must have missed it, but I remember Richard Simmons dying twice. But that's a topic for another discussion.
Exactly. We'll go ahead with the headband. One with the headband and one without the headband.
Exactly. Right. And that was a Mandela effect too, that he never wore a headband in his life. And you gonna lie to me and tell me?
I don't call it a Mandela effect. I just say it's a lie. Y'all said that shit happened, then you said it didn't. We know it did. Stop trying to trick us. We're not stupid.
Right. But you want to jump into? I got your videos up. You want to jump into your videos that you said? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shoot a few how they were trying to do me dirty and didn't want me to post the shit.
All right, hold on.
I had to act crazy with the shit to be able to show the shit. Not that video. I didn't need that video.
Oh, not this one? Oh, the next one? This one?
Yeah, go there.
There you go. Where you at? Where you at? All right. So let me hit this video.
Hey, just a little follow up of the first videos so y'all can kind of get a little bit more of what I was understanding about Gematria. Look at these numbers. That's Sean Grayson. You see the numbers. You have the 12 there. You have the 66. You have the 60. Come on now. Hey, do the math. Look at these numbers. Now, We come over here
Don't
to
lie.
Sonya Massey's.
Look at the numbers.
Same numbers. You see it. You see the 12. You see the 6s.
What row? What row are you looking at?
The same.
You get the blue row, the whole blue row going all the way across, and the top row, the very top row,
right.
and that blue row right there.
All right, so okay, those are matching
numbers.
Generated.
Nah, it's true.
People, you can't get no better than this. This generated. So when I say don't get behind this bullshit, don't. Because these are fucking actors. Nothing more, nothing less. You get what I'm saying? Pay attention to what the fuck going on, man. This is 2024.
Right.
Literally. 2024. Y'all got to know the play. We got all types of people out here trying to tell y'all people what time it is, and y'all dumbass just choose not to listen. You got to understand, man, this shit is nothing but Hollywood at its best. Look at that shit. They just absorbing energy because everybody's going to cry for a person that never even fucking exists, that's been playing roles and shit. Even Sean Grayson, how the fuck does he match up with Sonya Massey? That's not possible, family. Y'all got to understand this shit. If you know Gematria, get on your shit.
No, I mean, that numbers, when it comes to numbers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I understand every letter equals a number. And then when you put it in there, it calculates those numbers. But for those two rows to match, I don't know what none of these rows mean. I don't know what all the rows mean. But mathematically, at least two rows matching, it has to mean something. But I don't know. I'm not a gematriist. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say yay or nay. But, you know what I'm saying? Hero, that's your realm. But it does seem weird, you know what I'm saying, for the two names to match up like that.
Now, not only... Go ahead, cuz.
Hold on. Yeah. I don't know Gematria neither, right? I'm gonna let Hero get into this thing. But I will say the video to come out not even a week after a black woman is now running for president against the goddamn mega evil. It's kind of media ploy, you know what I mean? And I ain't saying I ain't get shot. I think she did. I think the evil did happen. But I think they picked that evil to highlight. And it is time, right? Because, like I said, Shorty Doo-Wop running for president against super evil, but she married the super evil. So, anyhow, go ahead, Cuzzo.
That's a good point.
First of all, not possible. Now, I can say on a political standpoint, yeah, I do see that push. But him killing that woman on live TV in front of everybody never happened. Now, what I say about Gematria and the numbers, if you look at the two top rows, it's 9. It's 9's crossed off.
Let me run it back.
It's 9.
All right, hold up. Let me run it back real quick.
I'm gonna do you one even better. Don't you ain't gotta do that. Pull up the Gematria. Pull up the Gematria calculator.
All right, what's the site?
Gematria calculator.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you live and direct on how you break these shits down so you'll understand what these people is. Not that one. No, not that one. It's your Gematria calculator. Yeah.
This one.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Show us what we're talking about.
All right, type in right there the name. The first name we're gonna type in Bland. Okay, you gotta pull it up so we can see it.
Sandra, rest in peace.
We'll stop. Go to ciphers.
Wait, where's ciphers? It's down here?
Right.
I gotta
No, up. The top.
Go back up.
Oh,
it's at the top.
On top. Yeah.
Go to select all.
Just select all.
Slide down, go to update. All right. Slide down to that middle row. Okay, now, what number? Hold on, bring it back. You got put it back, bring it back out, make it wider. Because all you need to focus on is the two top rows, that top row and that middle row.
All right.
Because the rest was add up just as well, but trying to get you to see all these numbers is gonna fuck with you. All okay, right. Now what numbers do we see? Now let me explain something about Gematria. Zeros hold no value. When you adding the numbers, you simplify. Just like we got 1 and a 5, That's 6. You get what I'm saying? You add the number. You always simplify to bring down to the single number, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what numbers do we have? 6, 6, 3, 3, right?
That's on the third row. Yeah.
That's what we have, right?
Yeah.
No. You take the 6, 6, you got the 6, 6, you got the 3, 3. Now you put those two numbers together, you have what? 9, 9, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Add them together, you got 18. Add them together, you got 18, right?
Yeah.
We simplify. Add them together, you got 18. Add the 1 and the 8, you back to the 9 again, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now that's Bland. Now pull Bland name out of there, and we're gonna switch it up. Put Massey in there, which is the Sonia's last name.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the middle row.
1, 2, 3, 4. The blue one is this the blue? The middle's blue.
Hold on, go up. Did you put her name? How did you spell her name?
Massey.
All right, go down. All right, now do the math. I remember I told you now, you simplify. Break down to the single number. 0 holds no value. I said that correct?
Yeah.
Right? All right, we're going to do this together. 1 and 9, you got 10. That breaks down to 1. 3 and 7, 10 again. That breaks down to 1. We have what? 2 numbers at the end. We have 8, 8, correct?
Yeah. 1, 1, 8, 8.
So we got 1, 1. So we got 1, 1, 8, 8. What number is that? Add them together. We got 9, 9 again, correct?
Yeah.
Add them together. Add that together. You got 18. Add the 1 plus the 8. You got 9 again, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get out of there. Let's go to another. Let's move right along. Put Sandra in.
Okay, your face is hilarious, bro.
Don't know what they fucking with, man. Hey, listen, bro, I'm a beast with this shit, man. They can't fuck with me. Put Sandra in there. I ain't finished yet, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna get real nasty with it in a minute. Add them up, bro. I'm gonna let you add them.
All right, 213 303 4255. So 3355.
6, 3, 3, 3.
5, 5. What do you mean?
Oh, my fault. Yeah, I'm tripping.
6, 6.
3366. That's okay. That's the 99.
Uh-huh.
And then 9 and 9, 18. 1 and 8, 9.
Bring it back to the what?
To the 9.
Stop playing with me. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Now, we're going to go put Sonya name in there. Because we ain't did Sonya name yet. Come on, man. I'm going to take these the same fucking people, man. Take these people to find somebody else to play with, man. Get them another toy. Add it up this time.
All right, we got 2, 11.
I'm not going to TikTok. What you talking about?
2, 11, 7, 7. Hey, wait. So then 2 and 11. 11 is 2. 2, 2. 7, 7. 4. 18.
No,
1
you
and 8,
said it
9.
right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Say it again. You said 2, 2, 7, 7.
Yeah.
What is that?
2
Add 'em
plus
up.
2
What
plus
is that?
7 plus 7, that's 18.
Add them up again. What do you got?
9. So I hear you. No, I feel you. But I guess what people might be missing is why this row? Why are you adding these numbers? Like, what are all these other numbers are about? You know what I'm saying?
Putting that. Hold on. We can go look into the other numbers and find the same correlation.
Okay. All right.
I didn't go into those numbers because it's so many numbers to sit here and for you to try to break down.
Right.
Because I can break it down all day long. You get what I'm saying? It's just too much we ain't got all the time for it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted y'all to focus on those two parallels due to the fact that those are the main numbers that tell you that these people are generated. Now, both Sandra Bland and Sonya Massey are from where? Guess where they're from?
I'm not sure. I think I saw you posted though. Is that Illinois?
Illinois. Now, take Sonya name out of there and put Illinois in there.
Oh, this is 9s all day. 9999.
Man, look, what are y'all? What are we doing?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel you. I think there's a mad prerequisite. Like, and it's almost like this is how I describe what's going on. You like a heart surgeon, and you know how to do a heart surgery, but you're trying to tell people about heart surgery when they don't know the first thing about cutting a motherfucker open. You know what I'm saying? They like, he jumped straight to working on the heart, but how do I open the chest? How do I, you know what I'm saying, put the person to sleep? Like, how do I not kill them during the operation? You know what I'm saying? So like, I think
I just sent you a TikTok video.
All right.
And this is about the same thing. He's saying the same thing. What's up? Go ahead.
Look, before you, hold on, don't get off the calculator yet. I wanted to throw one more thing in there, something else in there real quick for you.
Okay.
I do that. Now, all three people that I just gave you, name starts with a S, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sandra Bland, Sonia Massey, and Sean Grayson.
Mm-hmm.
Put SSS in the on Gematria calculator.
All right, we got 3, 3, 6, 6. Yeah, it's the same number as before.
Listen, back to what? The fucking nines. That's what you're gonna get, even at the top.
Right.
That ain't all I can do. The city that they from, all that shit was staged.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody equals 9 unless they're a generated character. Everybody that does Gematria knows the only way you equal 9, because we gotta understand 9 is really completion. Only way you're equaling 9 like that, coincide with somebody else. Because hold on, we didn't put in Sean. Put Sean in real quick. The supposed shooter. Add him up for me.
3, 3, 6, 6. Yeah. 9.
Hold on.
He going in though. I mean, all right.
His last name in there. Grayson.
So these are 9s, all 9999.
Let's stop, man. Look, man, no, them people need to find somebody else to play with, man. They really do, man.
He was saying you ain't gonna catch him sleeping.
Man, you can't, man. You cannot do that, man.
Right,
carry on with the video talking about.
Let me see what he said.
Hey, listen, learn that Gematria shit, people. I'm gonna tell you this before you play that video. Learn Gematria, man. It's easy. Listen, it's the same as ABC 1, 2, 3. All the numbers have codes.
I mean, just look at her in this.
My fault.
Picture, y'all.
I'm trying to get it ready. That's crazy though.
She's trying not to smile.
This shit keep trying to play when I ain't trying to play it. What was you saying? My fault.
Learn Gematria. It's the easiest thing you can learn for real. You may sit here and think what I just explained was very hard, but the mind is very, very powerful. A, B, C, 2, 3. That's all you're doing. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. You can do that with the restaurants and all this type of shit, and you will really find out what the fuck type shit these people on. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gematria.
Mm-hmm.
That's all
I feel, and looking at these pictures right now, they do look very similar. They look like they could be sisters, cousins, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what this dude's talking about.
Bland and Sonia Massey is not the same person. I mean, just look at her in this picture, y'all. She's trying not to smile like Sandra. And I just find it ironic, again, there's no coincidence, how both of them did a side profile picture. This is Sandra and this is Sonia. Look at that, y'all. Now, they make sure to hit her ears in this one because we can tell by the ears. But once again, they are the same person. Now, how many times are we going to fall for the same trick? Because this was nothing but a blood sacrifice, an energy ritual. It was fake. So this was broadcasted on Fox 32. Now, if you guys didn't know, Fox equals 666, which is, you know, the mark of the beast. And if you know who they call the beast, then we don't need to go any further than that. If you don't believe that Fox equals 666, F is the 6th letter in the alphabet, O is the 15th, you get 1 plus 5 gives you 6, and then X gives you 24, 2 plus 4 gives you 6. So 666. So let's do the numbers. How does Sonia Massey and Sandra Bland gives you a 3, a 6, and a 9? Do you guys remember what Nikola Tesla told you guys? I don't want to go too deep into the numbers here, but a 6 and the 9 is the same thing. Think of your favorite number, 69. So you get the 3, the 6, and the 9 in both of their names. Okay, you have Sonia Massey over here, gives you 60. The 0 doesn't really matter because all numbers come from 0, so you got a 6. And Sandra Bland gives you 7 plus 2 is a 9. Again, a 6 and the 9 is the same thing, reverse. And this is in reverse reduction, okay? So how come sold soul and ritual gives you both 9? And again, both of these are 9 or a 6. Now, I just find it ironic how both Sonya Massey and Sandra Bland gives me 159 in this cipher over here. 1 plus 5 plus 9 gives you 15. Again, 1 plus 5 is 6. And a 6 is the 9. And ritual gives you 54. 5 plus 4 gives you a 9. Y'all see that? Like I told you, this is fake. Sonya Massey sold out. That's why her name equals 34, and sold out gives you 34 as well. It's all fake. From the interaction alone, telling the cops I love y'all, and then from I love y'all to getting shot up, what sense does that make? Now, Sandra Bland was unalived on July 13th, 2015. And when you add up 15 plus 2, you get 8. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8. And Sonya Massey got unalived on 7/6. Now, 7 plus 6 gives you 13. If you don't believe me, right here, 7 plus 6 gives you 13. And we are in the year of the 8. 2024 gives you 8. So going right back to this, Sandra Bland dies in the year of the 8 on the 13th. And Sonya Massey dies on the 13th of well when you add these up together in the year of the 8. Yeah, I don't need to go any further. I just proved it to you guys through numbers. Numbers do not lie. Men lie, women lie, the media lies, but number don't. If you guys don't know, the word media comes from the term Medea, which was the goddess of illusion, and you already know Tyler Perry and Medea. That is an illusion. That is a man portraying a woman. That's an illusion.
You said it don't look alike, bro.
Cause
I see it, bro.
You're a non-believer. Cause listen, I told you it's a play on the 9. He just broke it down using.
I'm talking about how they look.
Listen, I know, but what I'm saying is the numbers don't lie. You can match. Listen, the only way them numbers match up, you got to script that. It's no way possible. And he used numbers from different shit that I didn't even use. That I could have went in and got the same numbers. Listen, this shit never happened.
Remember we did this shit with Aaliyah and B Simone.
Yeah, B Simone.
That shit was freaky. Like, so I think there's truth to this. But I think what people get lost in is that they don't understand the significance or where these numbers come from, the calculations behind it, and you know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of people are going to get lost. Because for them, they just hear you just spitting out a bunch of numbers and you trying to make it make sense, but they just like, bro, you just added like all these random numbers. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I think there's I think we need to do like some type of Gematria 101. Like, we got to start from the basics. Like I said, like not start at open heart surgery. We got to start at how to put a motherfucker to sleep safely so you can cut him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like I said, all people got to do is, man, go to Google, man. Pull that Gematria calculator up. Start putting shit in there. So you can even put your name in there first. That's the first thing you do. Put your name in there and look at those numbers. Get what I'm saying? And kind of go from there. Not saying that that's kind of a big starting point, but it is at a point, because you'll understand the numbers and how everything adds up. Because you'll see, you know, like if your name starts with an N, you'll know what number the N is. You know, it breaks down the number in depth. So when you start to see things in the media that's being pushed, you'll go to a calculator. That'll be the first thing you go to. You go to that calculator, put that information, those names, or whatever the event is, you put it in those calculators, and you watch the numbers, and you look at them. You look at all the numbers from whatever you put in that you're comparing with, and you see if they add up. If them motherfuckers add up, we have a problem, Captain.
So you saying there's not a chance? There's not a chance for it to be a coincidence, like an event in the news. You put their names in there, and it's just coincidence at the end, or like it's purposefully somebody picked these names because the numbers add up, and then they assign the names to the characters for the event.
Yes, because there's no such thing as coincidence. That's I don't even know why that word even exists. You got coincide right inside the fucking coincidence. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Because both of them are the opposite. So how can the words be in there together? Makes no sense. But that's the English language for your ass.
Nah, I feel you.
When
What?
them numbers add like that, that's not a. Like I said, I don't like that word. It's
Right.
scripted. Them people
And
put those.
I could believe that
Right.
with major events, because you
Yeah,
sometimes you got to ask yourself, when the news is going weeks and weeks and months with with pushing a particular event, and then there's other atrocities happening, like it could be worse, could be less, could be in the same city, could be similar people, and it's like nobody's talking about this over here, but we got this one event that's blowing up and getting pushed. It kind of leads you to that where, like, why this and not that, you know what I'm saying? But
it's
I don't
like
know.
if you notice, it's like every 2-3 years they'll do
Every election year, yeah, no, that's facts.
no, they'll do a black shooting or a black killing that makes the news worldwide, and people always say, "Well, who are these people?"
Mm-hmm.
Because no disrespect, I'm quite sure a lot of women have been shot in the face and have never gotten this coverage. You get what I'm saying? So that's what make you ask yourself to use your discernment to be like, who is Sonya Massey? What makes her story that much more different than any other story that is the same, similar, or whatever the case may be?
Mm-hmm.
What brings hers to the media attention that everybody has to stop what they're doing to watch this video, grieve, get upset, and be ready to rage behind something? What up?
Because though, I don't know if it's why she's so special. It might just be because I'm gonna be a lame here. I'm gonna be a layman here. It could be just, sure, somebody else probably did get shot in the face by a cop, and it didn't get caught on camera, or the camera didn't get released, footage get released, right? Because they said in this story, they told her people she unalived herself, right?
Mm.
And so just imagine the body cam went on. That would have been the story.
Mm.
That would have been the story. That
His
would have
body
been what they would. Huh?
His body camera won't on, cuz. The other man.
But that's the whole point. That's the point I'm making. If old buddy cam went on, and they told the fam that she unalived herself, then that would have been the story, right? So I think this is getting light because he had the camera on, right? This footage did get leaked, just like Diddy beating old girl up to the world. He was not that monster until the footage was leaked, even though he already paid for that footage to go away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Like, I ain't knocking your
Those are good points.
story.
Those are good points.
You know what I mean? Just it happens every day, but it ain't. You ain't got footage every day. You ain't got the visual representation every day. And the uproar is fucking warranted and necessary, and it should go a little further than what it is. Burn, I can't say it, but
think about it this way though.
If video,
all right, let's say.
I mean,
let's say what he was saying is true. Like I said before,
okay.
the disclaimer. We know this happens, but let's say this is a fake event, and the media is pushing it for a response. Is it okay to allow the media to manipulate your emotions in that way, taking real events that happen to real people, but then faking it behind a stage, a fake thing, and then putting it out to the world in order to make people that angry? You know what I'm saying? Is that okay?
not at all. But you got to understand, the reason why it was recorded, cuz it gets no attention if it's not. The energy release that they're looking for, they don't get if it's not recorded. That's the reason it was recorded. Because the push doesn't push if it's not on video. If there's no video to put about somebody being, you got to understand, once the media gets it, all the platforms get it. Now everybody getting it. Now everybody is reaping them emotions and these feelings from it now. Now the media can push exactly what it is going on. And guess who was beside the family? Guess what attorney was beside the family? Then motherfucking Crump. Boy, stop playing.
Look, ain't he in Chicago? Ain't he attorney in Chicago?
Listen.
Is he here attorney in Chicago though?
Of course, but it don't even matter. He's going to get on that case anyway, only due to the fact of what it is that's going on. But if it don't get recorded, it doesn't get the views that they wanted to get. They looking for views too. Because they know through the views, they get the emotions and the depressed people. People want to rage. People want to goddamn do this, want to do that, want to get behind some shit that they created. You feel what I'm saying?
I think we're saying the same thing, just on different sides. Like, you saying it was recorded on purpose. I'm saying it was recorded and it was just let out. And it was just, it just got exposed. You know what I mean? Like,
so we got a question. Tim on YouTube, he said, "Do you think this happening?
Tim, what up?
Do you think this happening could help Kamala? Could it be a political push behind it also?"
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
And he also said he agrees with everything. He said he definitely got to research the numbers. Yeah, the Gematria stuff is crazy. I admit I got to look into that too, but
I said it earlier, Tim. That it's kind of coincidental, or it kind of coincides with
the election year.
It wasn't even Sunday. It wasn't even, election year is one, but Sunday sure do was put on the forefront to be a Democrat candidate. Here it is, not even Tuesday.
Right, and so this happened on the 6th,
not even
right?
Tuesday.
This happened on July 6th, and then Kamala got or Biden dropped out this past Sunday. So this event happened before Biden dropped out. Yeah, and now it's kind of bubbling. I mean, I don't know when it really first popped, like news wise.
Right.
But we're a few days removed. Yeah, we're a few days removed from Biden dropping out, endorsing Kamala, and here we are with this. So
yeah, that's a ploy. But then it's a perfect ploy. It's a perfect ploy to kind of distract from the hate that Agent 45 is spewing, right? Because he on some old.
45.
He on some old.
Agent who?
You talking about
DGT? Agent 45.
Cheeto. He talking about.
He over there spewing the hate, saying immunity to the police. But then the other side know how we feel about the police and immunity. That shit don't make sense to us at all. You know what I'm talking about?
So I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm about to be a cop now.
I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you how you know this shit was some bullshit. I'm gonna tell you right here. Look how fast we got the video.
We want that fast.
Huh?
If it happened on the 6th, we just not getting it with the 22nd, 23rd. That ain't that fast.
Listen, hold on.
I think that's fast.
We got body cam video. That was body cam video, not somebody on the sideline recording that. You don't get body cam video that fast. What are you talking about? Look at all the cases. Don't happen.
And cops like to hide body cam video. Like a lot of times they are forced to release it through subpoenas or some shit.
Oh man, it don't happen that fast.
Take a while. All right, you got it.
Come on, man. Look how fast that shit got to the media, that we spreading this shit around on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok this fucking fast. These people playing with us, man. They playing.
Well, we know it's a game. We know it's a game. They do their moving pieces together, and the shit is it do, like I said, it do coincide. It do coincide for sure. She been gone about a whole month almost. Mm-hmm. Here you go, goddamn Kamala come in, and not even, you got some outrage, some energy coming, and it ain't even money, because it ain't the money, it's the energy that you got to vote for a black woman now. You got to vote for the black woman now, even though she just as bad as the other side.
And she was gone. She is a
goddamn pawn like the other side.
What did she do? What did she do in 4 years? Like, you barely heard from her. You barely seen her.
Hold on, Frank. Let me say this right quick. You talking about barely seeing her. I said this about my man Byron Allen. I said it about a couple other people. They only come around when they need you, when they want to be synced by you. You know what I mean? But I said, don't let them use you and not do nothing for you. That's all they can do. They can use you up and not do nothing for you. And that's in time again. I ain't saying vote for Agent 45, but I'm saying get your money up, get your capitalism up, because you know damn well them motherfuckers in the inside ain't gonna do it for you. They want to kick the homies off the street. They want to put them niggas in jail. Why? Because they need some more money for the jail. They need jail bodies. You know what I'm talking about? They not. Man, takeaways. Let's go takeaways. We got 5 minutes left, cut.
Yeah.
That is goddamn takeaways.
I mean,
what?
my takeaway is, again, we know this really happens. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this probably, the media could probably definitely fake some shit and push it, and also take a real event and push it for the same effect. The real thing is, do we know which is fake, which is real? Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? But I don't doubt for a second that the media is very capable of faking some shit, putting the gematria numbers in there for whatever the spells or whatever the fuck they got to do to push the shit and get an emotional response, get that loose, cast some spells, or do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that 100,000%. You know what I'm saying? But again, by us saying that there's a possible that this was fake is not to discredit or minimize violence to anybody else that this happens to. You know what I'm saying? Right. So a lot of people get it twisted. Like if you say you can't say this, like they'll take what you say and infer about everything else. Like, no, we're not saying this about the whole thing. We're just saying about a very particular case of events. People, sometimes you gotta tell people, like, bro, we're not saying this, we saying this. But that's my takeaway.
Heru, what up?
No, what I'm saying is numbers don't lie. That's all I can tell y'all people. I just don't want our people to get enraged behind something without really knowing the facts. Because the type of facts that we just laid out for y'all, the media never tell y'all. They're not. Because it's their push, it's their agenda. I'm against their agenda, always have been. And in 4 years of doing Gematria, I've never seen somebody numbers line up as perfectly as these three people. I mean, literally, to the fucking T. So, like I said, when you out here moving in the world, man, use discernment, man. Don't be nobody dummy. Don't be nobody fool. You got what I'm saying? You got your own brain. You your own leader. You get what I'm saying? Get your energy up. Get your frequency up. Because you're going to need it.
Escape the Matrix.
So, I went on a couple of rants already. You feel me? Goddamn, what's your dog name? Kojo. Tell us that shut up.
Adonis, for real.
Adonis. He sound like an Adonis. The media will handpick some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying these events don't have it. These events have it. They just got a pool to pick from, right? And this pool of events that they pick from, gonna do what they do. It's gonna be emotionally charged, racially charged, financially charged, scarcity, fear mongering. You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna do. And we talk about the news all the time. The news is always gonna be. I used to watch the news and want to go punch a nigga in the face just because I watch this shit all goddamn morning. You feel me? But also, like what we've been saying, personal responsibility, right? Take personal responsibility for yourself. It becomes infectious because the people around you, your immediate family, they'll see you acting and moving and vibrating, and it'll be affected to them. They'll get their personal responsibility in, and then their immediate people, and it's like a domino effect. It's like a radio effect. The good, positive energy overrides the bad every time. It's just that the motherfucking amplifier that they're using to push out that negative energy is bigger than the motherfucker, right?
Thanks.
It's big as shit. Unify and thrive, man, because they want your energy.
Mm-hmm.
They need your energy. If we didn't allow them to play with your emotions like that, right? Rodney King back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Rodney King back in the day. Niggas talk the street. The Roots movie. My mama tell me. My dad tell me. The Roots movie. They used to watch the Roots movie, go to school, beat the white kids. For what? Just because they angry? Fearmonger. Getting kids kicked out of school, fucking up, they disrupting they vibration for what? For no reason at all. You feel what I'm saying? So, watch your energy, take yourself, unify and thrive, because goddamn, they out there. Vampires, energy vampires. I'm done.
That's dope. That's a word. We appreciate you guys. This is episode 73. We're going to be here next week. Thank you again. If you like this, please comment, please share, please subscribe to all the platforms. And we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Good job, guys. We out.
Yeah.